men like to stay mum about their bodily quirks and health issues in general. But it's this penchant for privacy that's cloaked their below-the-belt anatomy with a fair bit of mystery. Today, however, we have every intention to unveil this mysterious shroud and bombard you with 10 things you probably never knew about your love organ. The facts vacillate between shocking and amusing, but if there's one category you can safely chuck all under, it's interesting. So, without further ado, enjoy the naked truth about male genitalia. Fact 1. Contrary to popular belief, men can break their penises. This may seem odd considering the lack of bone in this area, and it's not at all easy to do this unless you're an acrobatic sex fiend. But there is most definitely such a thing as penile fracture. This occurs when one of the membranes surrounding a blood-filled penile chamber breaks. It's usually caused by an awkward bend in the penis, and is excruciating. Naturally, it needs immediate medical attention, otherwise victims are at risk of scarring, deformity, and erectile dysfunction. Fact 2. When it comes to overall fitness, your penis needs exercise to keep it healthy, functioning, and capable of erections. To maintain this, a man needs to get a rush of blood going to the genital area. However, in case you're not able to do this in the middle of the day, fear not, for every night, whether you're dreaming about an apocalyptic tsunami or Chen, impulses from a man's brain cause erections in the REM phase of sleep, giving their member sufficient exercise. Fact 3. Here's a great reason to quit smoking now even if you don't care about your lungs or life in general. Smoking can shorten your genitalia by as much as a centimeter. When you think about it scientifically, it makes sense too. Erections are all about getting blood flow to the privates, and tobacco stifles bodily circulation, which in turn would lead to shrinkage. Fact 4. This one is truly amazing. The foreskin of circumcised infants can produce 23,000 square meters of skin. This has led to doctors utilizing the same for burn victims' treatments. Incidentally, the rate of circumcision isn't as high as you might have though. Only 30% of males worldwide are circumcised. Fact 5. Today, we can name any number of creatures that have a similar genital structure, but the oldest known species with a penis, discovered by scientists, is actually a hard-shelled sea creature called a Colimosauton ekplecticos. Believe it or not, that's actually Greek for amazing swimmer with large penis. Fact 6. There are two types of penises, known as growers and showers. The former is the kind that expands and lengthens sufficiently post-erection, while the latter simply appears big all the time but doesn't really grow too much after an erection. An International Men's Health Survey reported that 79% of men have growers, while only 21% have showers. Either way, don't be too quick to judge everything you see in the locker room. Fact 7. There's no way to be 100% certain about this, but if we had to take a guess, the penis that's been enjoyed by the most number of women has to be that of King Faithfehi of Tonga. It seems the king found a rather good way of keeping his subjects happy because he supposedly deflowered 37,800 women between 1770 and 1784, which adds up to about 7 virgins a day. Fact 8. Apparently, size does matter, even if it's only for reproductive purposes. If a male's penis is longer, it generally means they will have better semen displacement. This was discovered by researchers in New York who used artificial phalluses to test this out. Fact 9. This is probably the best news you'll receive today. Your genitalia is actually a lot bigger than it looks, as there's more to it than meets the eye. Imagine a tree and how much of its trunk and roots are below the ground. Similarly, a significant portion of your penis is actually inside your body, and this can be seen if you ever get an MRI of the region. P.S. It is also shaped like a boomerang. Fact 10. Any woman could have probably told you this, but no brain power is required for ejaculation. Though most physical orders come from the brain, in this particular instance, the order to ejaculate comes from the spinal cord.